What's looking up for India? Give us your top three reasons why people are really looking at India right now.
One, it's an economy moving from fifth largest economy to third largest. Number two, from a foreign direct investment point of view, it now gets 7% market share and it should go towards double digit. And number three, it along with China is two major economy which is growing relative to US over last 2 decades. So this is the growth story.
This is the growth story. And how should one play it? What's your top investment theme in India?
Indian banks are doing very well. The irony is reflected in a statement where a small cooperative society in India, SVB, had to announce that, look, the SVB which people are talking about is the 16th largest bank in US, not us. The quality of Indian banking system is fantastic. NPAs are low, profitability is high, valuations are reasonable.
Would you say that more for the private banks than the public banks? I know in public banks, SBS stands out because of its asset base, but they have their issues.
Absolutely. I think the opportunity is more in private bank from a compounding point of view. The second sector is manufacturing in India. China +1 is pushing companies to diversify their supply base. India, along with other countries, is emerging well over there. But none of the peers have a large domestic market like India. So banking and manufacturing.
Do you think India is losing out because of not being actively part of the EV race, the chip supply chain that the world has been talking about?
So on the chip side, India obviously loses out. But 1 in 4 chips designed in the world are now designed in India near Bangalore. There are about 289 captives designing chips, and Indian government has announced PLI scheme for chip manufacturing. Hopefully something will work out.
On EVs?
On the EV, while on the listed segment there are companies which are doing it, I think the more exciting story is in unlisted segment where Ola is doing some wonderful work. And I think on the electric vehicle side as well as hybrid side, we will see India becoming a leader, especially in two-wheelers rather than, let's say, four-wheelers.
Four-wheelers. But autos are also one of your favorite ideas in India.
Absolutely. I mean, I always sum up India's story by saying that, look, Maruti came to India as a subsidiary company of Suzuki. Today, it sells more automobiles than Suzuki sells worldwide. And over the last 2 decades since its listing, it has outperformed virtually every single automobile stock, except maybe a company like Tesla.
What's India's biggest challenge? I see the currency. It's weaker than most currencies in the region. 30 seconds to go, sir, before we wrap up.
I think the biggest challenge for us is to deliver upon our potential. Now there are expectations that India will do well. We have to deliver.